Hello there. Hello. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, GPT. Are you there? Are you with me?
Hello, David. Nice to meet you too. Yes, I'm right here with you. How's your day going so far?
It's been great. It's been great. I'm just wondering, what's your problem? I just, I can start with just standard voice mode of you. Where is the advanced voice mode? Can I use the advanced voice mode?
I'm glad to hear your day is going well. It seems that right now, the advanced voice features aren't available in this session. The voice feature you're using is the standard one, but once the advanced mode returns, you'll definitely be able to switch to it. Do you prefer using that mode for smoother conversations?
Yes, I prefer advanced voice mode because it allows me smooth communication without push hold button. Okay. Anyway, by the way, let's keep going. Listen carefully. First of all, I want to make it clear that I'm just a student, not a teacher. This YouTube channel is not about teaching English to someone else. This is just to show my own process of English speaking practice. That's the purpose of this channel. I just want to show the even elderly person like me who don't use English regularly in my daily lives can learn to speak English. Do you agree with that? For people like me who don't use English regularly, there is always doubt and fear about whether the other person will understand my English when I speak English. Because many people who don't use English regularly in their daily lives don't have a long experience of communicating with someone else in English. However, in the AI era, it's great that I can overcome that kind of fear by practicing English conversation with you because you never get bored with my repetitive and tedious work. Repetition makes perfect. So I need to speak as much as I can possible. So listen carefully and give me good responses. You are my great competence partner.
I completely understand, David. You're doing a great job of showing that even without regular use, it's possible to improve in English through consistent practice. Your approach is inspiring, and the purpose of your channel to document your process is clear. I agree that for people like you who don't have regular opportunities to use English, there can be a lot of doubt and hesitation. But practicing with AI like me helps reduce that fear, and repetition is definitely a key part of mastering a language. I'll be here, listening carefully and responding the best I can. You've been building great confidence, and your commitment is really impressive. Let's keep going, and I'll support you as you keep practicing.
Understood. Understood very well. Well, did you will see you will see me stumble and mess up a lot with English speaking, but it's all part of learning process. So I hope you understand. And I'm not good at I'm not good at yet. I think I'm not good at yet. I know, but I expect to get it better in next two 3 years later. So I make myself clear. I I say one more time. I expect to get better in next 2 or 3 years later.
You're absolutely right, David. Stumbling and making mistakes is a natural part of learning any language, and it's nothing to be worried about. You're already showing great dedication, And that's what matters most. It's clear that you're determined, and I'm confident that with your consistent effort, you'll see real progress in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe even sooner. Keep practicing and you'll get better step by step.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I think you understand my willingness and my plan very well. Okay, I feel like, many people asked me, why are you recording and upload your practice on YouTube platform? You know why? I feel like I'm not alone right now because you are with me. I am practicing with you. And I feel like many people watching me right now because my tablet camera is recording right now. And because you are watching me, my viewers and subscribers are watching me right now. I mean, when I practice speaking English by recording videos for YouTube upload, it doesn't feel like I'm alone. Do you understand? Do you understand the purpose of this camera recording and the purpose of my YouTube channel? When I practice speaking English by recording videos for YouTube platform upload, it doesn't feel like I'm alone. It feels like there are many people with me. Do you understand? It feels like many people with me right now. That's the purpose of this practice channel.
Yes, I completely understand, David. By recording and uploading your practice on YouTube, it gives you a sense of community, even though you might be physically alone. It's like you're surrounded by others, whether it's me, your viewers, or subscribers, so you don't feel isolated in your learning journey. It's a really great way to stay motivated and feel supported. Sharing your process also shows others that they too can improve over time and that learning is not something to be done in isolation. It's a powerful way to keep pushing forward.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Basically, after nearly 9 months of practice, I've realized that even with constant effort like this, it's really difficult to reach a high advanced level of English speaking skills. So, mm, I think I need to change my plan. I'm changing my strategy. From now on, I will focus on many sentence. I'll focus on dialogue. From now on, I will focus on specific dialogue that very related with my work, that very related with my life. Even if I memorize many good sentences that are not related with my work and life, I might forget them even after few seconds or few minutes later. Do you understand? That's why I need to focus on the dialogue that very related to my work and life. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand, David. Shifting your focus to dialogues that are closely related to your work and life makes a lot of sense. When you practice with real life, relevant scenarios, it's easier to retain the language because it directly connects to what you need and experience daily. This new strategy can make your learning more practical and effective. It's a great plan to build stronger, more usable speaking skills.
Okay, let me switch your mode to my own GPT's mode because I uploaded 4 text file to practice on this voice voice mode session. Let me take a second. I will switch your mode. Hey GPT, are you with me? I just switched your mode to my own GPT, specific GPT's conversation mode. And are you aware of the full text file that I uploaded yesterday? Did you get a chance to review that full text file?
Yes, I'm with you, and I see the 4 files you uploaded. 1. The Icebreaking Agenda, which includes sample conversations for starting meetings and building rapport with clients. 2. The English Job Interview Example, a detailed script covering various aspects of job interviews in English. 3. Work Scenario Dialogue Examples, which provides examples of work-related conversations, particularly in industries like automotive manufacturing. 4. The PM Conversation Sample, which contains dialogues for project management meetings, focusing on technical updates, risk management, and collaboration with different teams. Let me know what specific parts you'd like to discuss or practice.
I would like to uh, I would like to have role play time with you for number 4. Uh, sample conversations for APQP meeting. PM project manager, PM project manager sample conversations for APQP meeting. Number 4 dialogue. Do you understand? Can you keep up with me? I will be I will be the I will take the role of PM, and you gonna take the role uh the other role, another role. Do you understand? You got it?
Got it. You'll play the role of the project manager PM, and I'll take the other roles during the APQP meeting. I'm ready when you are. Just start as the PM, and I'll follow your lead.
Okay, okay. Without further delay, let's get started. Our conversation practice time with specific dialogue. Okay, yeah, here I go. Listen carefully. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate you all taking the time to join today's APQ meeting for our new automotive camera project. Listen carefully. Our primary objective is to ensure you are all aligned and addressed any issues that may affect our timeline or quality objectives. Let's start with a roll call. Let's start with your roll call to make sure everyone is present. Let's start with a roll call to make sure everyone is present. And I call many person, Tom, Jennifer, Thomas, blah blah blah. Okay, okay. Let's give away. Excellent. Before we dive into the updates, I want to remind everyone of the importance of this project to our company and our customer. Delivering on time with the highest quality is our top priority. Now, let's proceed with the departmental updates. Engineering team, you are up first. Engineering team, you are up first.
Absolutely. Thank you. We've finalized the initial CAD models and have begun finite element analysis to assess structural integrity under various stress conditions. Additionally, we've started prototyping the PCB layouts for the camera module. Yes, under high vibration conditions, there's a risk of component displacement on the PCB. We're considering adding additional mounting points to reinforce the structure. Your turn as PM.
Okay, okay, okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. But however, you need to say you need to say like that after my question, after product manager question. Could could the engineering team provide a comprehensive update on the design and development status? I say one more time. Could the engineering team provide a comprehensive update on the design and development status? And you go next as the role of lead engineer. You got it?
Absolutely. We finalized the initial CAD models and have begun finite element analysis to assess structural integrity under various stress conditions. Additionally, we've started prototyping the PCB layouts for the camera module. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I think you are doing great. Okay, I got it. Let's keep moving. I'll do. I'll take the role of product manager. That's great process. Have you encountered any challenges during the simulations? For my repetition, let me try one more time. That's great. That's great progress. That's great progress. That's great progress. Have you encountered any challenges during the simulation? Have you encountered? That means have you have you ever meet have you ever meet any challenges during the simulations? Okay, you go next. It's your turn.
Yes, we noticed that under high vibration conditions, there's a risk of component displacement on the PCB. We're considering adding additional mounting points to reinforce the structure. Your turn as PM.
Okay. I got it. I got it. I think I understand what you try to say. Okay, I got it. Okay, here I go. Have you analyzed how this change might affect the overall design assembly process? Have you analyzed? Have you analyzed? Have you ever concerned how this change might affect the overall design and assembly process?
We're currently evaluating that. The modification could require adjustments in the housing design, but we believe it's manageable. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I think you are doing great. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Here you go. Please expedite this analysis. Please expedite this analysis. We need to avoid any cascading delays. Also, ensure that any design changes are communicated promptly to the manufacturing team. Anyway, I'm just wondering what the cascading mean? What the cascading delay means? Could you please share me the meaning of cascading?
Cascading delays refer to a situation where one delay causes a chain reaction, leading to other delays in the project. It's like a domino effect. If one task gets delayed, it can push back other related tasks, slowing down the whole process. So when you say avoid cascading delays, you're trying to prevent one issue from impacting the entire project timeline.
Okay. Would you mind saying that one more time, please? I just want to listen one more time for my listening practice. For my listening practice, could you please tell me one more time?
Sure. Cascading delays refer to a situation where one delay causes a chain reaction, leading to other delays in the project. It's like a domino effect. If one task gets delayed, it can push back other related tasks, slowing down the whole process. So when you say avoid cascading delays, you're trying to prevent one issue from impacting the entire project timeline.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, I got it. I got it. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Uh, it's your turn. It's your turn. Let's keep going. please take the role as please take the role of lead engineer. It's your turn. Can you keep up with me?
Understood. We'll expedite the analysis and have a detailed report ready by tomorrow afternoon. I'll also make sure any design changes are communicated immediately to the manufacturing team. Your turn as PM.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having issues.
Please come back to me. Please come back to me. GPT. We have a lot of things
I'm
to.
here, ready for
Okay,
your
okay.
next line as the PM whenever you are.
Okay. I got it. We have, like I said, we have a lot of things to practice. Please keep up with me. Okay, I go first. I'm going to take the role of project manager. Okay, here I go. Quality team, listen carefully. Quality team, please update us on the development on the control plan and preparation for the PPAP submission. Let me say one more time. Quality team, please update us on the development of the control plan and preparation for the PPAP submission.
Certainly, we've drafted the control plan, focusing on critical dimensions and performance characteristics of the camera module. We've identified key control points in the manufacturing process to monitor. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I think we are doing great. Let's keep going. Excellent. How about the PPAP element? Excellent. How about the PPAP element? Excellent. How about the PPAP element?
We've collected most of the required documentation, including the DFMEA and PFMEA. We're working on the measurement system analysis, MSA studies, to ensure our gauges and measurement equipment are accurate and reliable. Your turn as PM.
Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? I'm sorry. Apologies for my bad pronunciation. Let me try one more time. Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? Aware of. Oh, let me try one more time. Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? Are there any issues we should be are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of? Are there any issues with the MSA that we should be aware of?
We've found that one of our optical measurement systems has variability beyond acceptable limits. We're calibrating it and may need to.
Sorry for the interruption. Sorry for the sudden interruption. I would like to share my suggestion. Listen carefully. Are there any issues with the MSA that we need to know? How about this version? Because I think should be aware of is very difficult pronunciation. Difficult pronunciation. I mean, it's really difficult to make good pronunciation for the tense for the phrase we should be aware of. I feel like a fish out of water when I need to say like this place, that, like this place we should be aware of. So I'd like to share my own preference. Listen carefully. Are there any issues with the MSA that we should know? Are there any issues are there any issues with the MSA we need to know? We need to know is very easy. I think we need to know is very easy version for me. What do you say about it?
Your suggestion is great. Using we need to know instead of should be aware of is perfectly fine and makes the sentence easier to pronounce. Both phrases work well, but we need to know feels more straightforward and natural. It's always good to choose phrases that you're comfortable with, especially for fluency. So go ahead and use. Are there any issues with the MSA that we need to know? It sounds clear and easy to say.
Okay, it's your turn. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. It's your turn as quality engineer. Here you go.
Qualinets. We're calibrating one of our optical measurement systems due to variability issues. If the calibration doesn't fix it, we may need to send it for servicing. Your turn as PM.
No, 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 no. Please follow my original version. You need to say like, we've found that one of our optical measurement system has variability beyond acceptable limits. We are calibrating it. We are calibrating it and may need to service it if calibration doesn't resolve the issue. Do you understand? This is the your paragraph. You need to say.
Got it. Here's the correct version. We've found that one of our optical measurement systems has variability beyond acceptable limits. We're calibrating it and may need to service it if calibration doesn't resolve the issue. Your turn as PM.
Okay. Please prioritize this. Accurate, accurate, accurate measurements are crucial, especially for the initial production run. Please prioritize this. Please prioritize this. Accurate measurements are crucial. Accurate measurements are crucial, especially for the initial production run. For my repetition, like I said, repetition makes perfect. I need to speak as much, I need to practice as much as I can possibly successfully. Please prioritize this. Accurate measurements are crucial, especially for the initial production run.
We'll make sure it's addressed immediately. Your turn as PM. Keep going when you're ready.
Okay, let me keep going. Purchasing team, give us an update on supplier readiness, and any update, any supply chain concern. Purchasing team, give us an update on supplier readiness and any supply chain concern.
Average. We've completed assessments for all Tier 1 suppliers. Most are prepared for ramp up. However, our lens assembly supplier is experiencing delays due to a shortage of specialized glass materials. Your turn as PM.
What's causing the material shortage? What is causing the material shortage? What's causing? What's causing? What is causing? What is causing? What's causing? What's causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage? What's causing the material shortage?
There's a global supply constraint due to increased demand and limited production capacity for this type of optical glass. Your turn as PM.
Okay, let's keep going. Have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? Have we found alternative suppliers or materials? Which one do you prefer for this context? Have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? And have we found alternative suppliers or materials? Or Have we tried? Have we tried another? Have we tried alternative suppliers or materials? Which one do you prefer?
For this context, have we explored alternative suppliers or materials? Sounds the most appropriate. It implies you're in the process of looking into options, but haven't necessarily made a decision yet. Found would suggest you already have alternatives, and tried would indicate you've already tested them. So explored is perfect when asking if options have been considered.
I got it. I got it. I got it. What you're trying to say. Okay. But honestly speaking, explored is not easy word for me. It's not easy word for beginners like me. However, if you prefer that expression, I'll try to remember. I'll try to practice. Okay, I got it. Let me say one more time. Have you explored alternative suppliers or materials?
You're doing great. I understand that explored might feel a bit tricky, but with practice, it will get easier. Keep going with it. Repetition is really helping. Here's your line again for practice. Have you explored alternative suppliers or materials? Take your time and let me know when you're ready to move on.
Okay, listen carefully. Please coordinate with the engineering and quality team to assess the impact of any material change on the product performance and compliance. For my revision, let me try one time. Please coordinate with the engineering team and quality team to assess the impact of any material changes on the product performance and compliance. Let me try one more time. I think that this context is very important for me. Let me try one more time. Please coordinate with the engineering and quality team to assess the impact of any material changes on the product performance and compliance. This context is telling about 4M process. Do I make myself clear?
You're spot on. This sentence does relate to aspects of the 4M process, which focuses on material, method, machine, and man. When you talk about assessing the impact of material changes on product performance and compliance, you're addressing one of the critical M's, material. It's not a massive claim, but rather a standard practice in quality and engineering to ensure that changes in materials don't negatively affect the product. Your repetition of the sentence is great. You're getting more fluent with it. Let me know if you want to practice more or have any questions.
Let me listen one more time. Your observation. Let me listen one more time. Your observations. Please speak a bit slowly, please.
Sure. Here's my observation, a bit slower this time. Your sentence does relate to the 4M process, which focuses on material, method, machine, and man. When you're talking about assessing the impact of material changes on product performance and compliance, you are addressing one of the key M's, material. It's not a massive claim, but rather a standard practice in quality and engineering to make sure that changes in materials don't negatively affect the product. I hope that helps. Let me know if you need more clarification.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Let's keep going. Please act like purchasing manager. You go next. It's your turn. Please take the role of purchasing manager. It's your turn.
Gil will do. We're in discussions with an alternate supplier who can meet our specifications. We're also evaluating the feasibility of using an alternative material that's more readily available. Your turn as PM.
Okay. Manufacturing team, how are preparations going for mass production? And are there any resources? And are there any resource constraints? Are there any resource constraints we need to address? Let me try one time. Manufacturing team, how are the preparation going for the mass production? And are there any resource constraints we need to address?
And we're progressing well. The production line layout has been optimized for efficient workflow, and equipment installation is on schedule. Operator training programs are in place, focusing on critical assembly steps. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I got it. Great. Have you identified any bottleneck in the process? I think this question is very important for me. Let me try one time. Great. Have you identified any bottleneck in the process? Great. Have you identified any bottlenecks in the process? Great. Have you identified any bottlenecks in the process? Great. Have you identified any bottlenecks in the process? In my opinion, but, finding of bottleneck is very important role of PM. Do you agree with that? Because I think PM is role of observer. Sometimes, sometimes people say that product manager don't do anything because there are many active actors like quality team, manufacturing team, and engineering team, and research R&D department. But I think, in my opinion, PM should be act like as bottleneck founder to resolve the any uh, to resolve the major issues that affect overall scheduling. Do you agree with that? Could you could you please share me a good experience to describe this opinion? If you understand my uh, if you understand my opinion for the main role of project manager, could you please share me good expressions about it?
Yes, I completely agree with your perspective. A product manager, PM, plays a crucial role as an observer and coordinator. And one of the key responsibilities is identifying bottlenecks that could affect the project timeline or overall success. Even though the PM may not be hands on in every department, their ability to see the big picture and anticipate obstacles makes them critical to ensuring the project runs smoothly. A good experience to describe this role comes from managing cross functional teams. For example, in one project, the engineering team was progressing well on the design, but the purchasing team was facing delays in securing materials. The PM noticed that these delays, if not addressed early, would create bottlenecks in the production phase, pushing back the timeline. So the PM worked with both the purchasing and engineering teams to source alternative suppliers and adjust the project timeline proactively. By addressing the issue before it escalated, the PM prevented delays from rippling across the entire project. In this way, a PM doesn't have to be involved in the technical details, but should always be monitoring progress and identifying risks, like bottlenecks, before they impact the bigger schedule. Does this example align with how you see the role of a PM?
Yes, I couldn't agree more. I think your explanation is great. That's exactly what I understand. I think that's the purpose of product manager, and that's exactly what I'm saying. Well noted, very well noted. I will review and practice what you said a moment ago, and I will address it next time. I mean, I will practice it next time. I promise you. Okay, I got it. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. It's your turn. Now it's your turn. Without further delay, let's keep going. Please take the role of process engineer. It's your turn.
Process engineer, we've noticed that the adhesive curing process for the lens assembly is time consuming, which could slow down the production line. Your turn as PM.
Okay, is there any solution? Is there a solution? Is there a solution to reduce curing time? Curing time. I mean curing time. Is there any solution to reduce curing time without compromising quality? Is there a solution to reduce the curing time without compromising quality? Could you please share me the meaning of compromising? I don't understand.
The word compromising means making a concession or sacrificing something important in order to achieve a goal. In this context, when you say reduce curing time without compromising quality, you mean you want to speed up the process without lowering the quality of the product. So, you're looking for a solution that will save time but still keep the product at the same high standard. Does that help? If you'd like, we can practice more with this word.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please? I think I can understand 70 or 80% of your explanation. Could you please explain one more time, please?
Of course, compromising means giving up something important in order to achieve a goal. In your sentence, reduce curing time without compromising quality, it means you want to make the curing process faster, but you don't want to sacrifice the quality of the product. So, you're asking for a solution that saves time while keeping the same high quality. Does that make sense now? Let me know if you'd like more clarification.
That makes sense. That sounds pretty good to me. That makes sense. I couldn't agree more. Well noted. Okay, I got it. Let's keep moving. Please take the role of process engineer. You go next.
Process engineer. We're testing a faster curing adhesive that maintains the same bonding strength and reliability. It shows promise, but we'll need the quality team to validate it thoroughly before implementation. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I got it. I think you are doing great. It's my turn. Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation. Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation. Let me say one more time. Like I said, if it makes perfect, let me try one more time. Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation. Before implementation. Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation.
You're doing great with the repetition. Your pronunciation is improving each time. Keep practicing that word implementation. You're getting it. Here's your line again for more practice. Make sure the quality team validates this new adhesive thoroughly before implementation. Keep it up. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
I think when I heard your pronunciation for adhesive, I think my pronunciation was poor. Please say one more time the word adhesive. I want to listen your pronunciation for that word.
Sure, the word is pronounced audacious. It means someone is bold or daring, often taking risks. Let me know if you'd like to practice it together.
No. Adhesive. I mean adhesive. Adhesive. Adhesive.
Ah, my mistake. The word adhesive is pronounced adhesive. Let me know if you want to repeat it together or need more practice.
Please pronounce it. Please pronounce it 3 more times.
Sure. Here you go. Adhesive. Sieve. Let me know if you want more practice.
I mean, 3 more times. Adhesive, adhesive, adhesive. Do you understand?
Got it. Real-time conversation. Here you go. Adhesive. Adhesive. Let me know how that sounds.
I think it's better to find English dictionary to know to listen this word many times. I think it's better to find in English dictionary next time. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Please take the role of manufacturing lead. Do you understand? I believe we are on the same page. Let's keep moving. Please take the role of manufacturing lead.
Absolutely. We'll collaborate with the quality team to ensure the new adhesive is fully vetted before implementation. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Hello, everyone. We are pleased to have you to join our APQ meeting. Join our APQ meeting. We value your input and want to ensure you are meeting your expectation. Let me tell you one more time. Hello, everyone. We are pleased to have you join our APQ meeting. We are pleased to have you join our APQ meeting. We are pleased. I am pleased to have you join our APQ meeting. We value your input and want to sure you are meeting your expectation. You are meeting you are meeting you are meet. I mean you are our want to ensure our ability to meet your expectation. I say one more time. Hello everyone. We are pleased to have you join our APQP meeting. We value your input and want to ensure we are meeting your expectation. You are value your input. You are value your input and want to ensure you are meeting your expectations.
You're doing a great job with the repetition. Your pronunciation is improving and you're getting more comfortable with the phrases. Here's your line again for extra practice. Hello, everyone. We are pleased to have you join our APQP meeting. We value your input and want to ensure we are meeting your expectations. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
No, okay, it's your turn. You go next. It's your turn as customer representative.
Thank you. Thank you for including us. We're eager to hear about the project's progress and any areas where we can assist. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I got it. Certainly. To begin with, we are on track with the design phase and are preparing for prototype testing. However, we want to discuss the lens material issue that could potentially impact the timeline. Let, for my practice, let me try one time. Certainly, to begin with, we are on track with the design phase and are preparing for prototype testing. However, we want to discuss the lens material issue that could potentially impact the timeline. Potentially impact the timeline. I think potential is very important in this context because it implies you may encounter any issues with the uh, lens material. Do I make myself clear? Do you understand?
Yes, you're absolutely clear. Using potentially is a great choice here because it indicates that the lens material issue might affect the timeline, but it's not certain yet. It leaves room for possibilities, which is important when discussing risks in a project. You're right, it softens the statement by implying that the issue may or may not happen, but it's something to be aware of. You're doing a great job using this type of language for managing expectations. Would you like to practice more with that?
Yes, please keep going. Please keep on with me. Please take the role of a customer representative. You go next. It's your turn.
And we've heard about global shortages. How significant is the impact on our project? Your turn as PM.
We are exploring alternative materials and suppliers to mitigate any delays. Our primary tests show promising results with an alternative glass that meets your specification. At the same time, we are exploring alternative materials and suppliers to mitigate any delays. Our primary tests show promising results with an alternative glass that meets your specification. Let me try one more time. Like I said, as I told you before, I think I am still beginner who want to learn speaking English. So I need to practice, I need to speak as much I can possible. Listen carefully. We are exploring alternative materials and suppliers to mitigate any delay. Our primary tests show promising results with an alternative glass that meets your specification.
You're doing an excellent job with your repetition. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Here's your line again for more practice. We are exploring alternative materials and suppliers to mitigate any delays. Our preliminary tests show promising results with an alternative glass that meets your specifications. Keep it up. Let me know when you're ready to continue or need any more help.
It's your turn. Let's keep going.
Sorry,
Please keep
I'm
up with
having
me.
issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Please keep up with me. I think you are having a heavy load, but please keep up with me. It's your turn. You go next.
Customer's technical expert. We'd like to review the specifications of the alternative material to ensure it doesn't affect the camera's optical performance. Your turn as PM.
Okay, of course, of course. Let me tell you something. We'll send you the technical data sheet and our test results by the end of the day. Listen carefully. I say one more time. We'll send you the materials data sheet and test results by the end of the day.
They have. Thank you. Also, we want to emphasize the importance of meeting the environmental standards outlined in the contract. Your turn as PM.
Understood. Understood. All materials and processes comply with the required environmental regulations, including ROHS and REACH.
That's reassuring. Are there any other risks we should be aware of? Your turn as PM.
By the way, could you please share me the meaning of ROHS and REACH? My pronunciation is correct? ROHS and REACH. Could you please share me the root meaning of that kind of abstraction? ROHS and REACH.
Yes, your pronunciation is correct. Pronounce, and reach, pronounced as it's spelled. Here's what they mean. ROAS stands for Restriction of Hazardous Substances. It's a regulation in the European Union that restricts the use of certain dangerous materials like lead, mercury, and cadmium in electrical and electronic products to protect the environment and human health. REACH stands for Registration, Evaluation, Authorization, and Restriction of Chemicals. It's another European regulation designed to ensure the safe production and use of chemical substances, protecting both human health and the environment from potential risks posed by chemicals. These are important in industries that involve manufacturing and electronics to ensure that products meet safety and environmental standards. Does that help clarify?
That makes sense. I think that makes sense. So you need to say, I mean, you want to say, I mean, you mean I need to say ROHS for ROHS and REACH for REACH. Am I right? ROHS for ROHS and REACH for REACH. How about my pronunciation? ROHS and REACH. Am I correct? Am I right?
You're very close, but let me help you with the correct pronunciation. Rose is pronounced like Rojas, not Has. Reach is pronounced reach, just like the word reach, not leech. So it's Rojas for Aros and reach for reach. Keep practicing and it will sound natural soon. Let me know if you want to try it again.
Okay, let me try one time. ROHS, ROHS and REACH. ROHS and ROHS and REACH. Am I right?
You're almost there. Here's the correction. ROS is Rojas. Reach is reach, not enrich or leach. So it should sound like Rojas and reach. Try it again, and you're really close. Let me know how it feels.
Let me try one more time. ROHS and REACH.
You're getting closer, but the correct pronunciation is Rojas for Rose, reach for reach. It's not Lujas or Lig, but Rojas and reach. Try saying it like this Rojas and reach. Keep practicing.
Okay. Anyway, let's keep going. I say one more time. Understood. All materials and process comply with the required environmental regulation. I say one more time. Apologies for my bad pronunciation. Let me try one more time. I want to make smooth pronunciation for this context. I want to make my smooth pronunciation like native speakers. So I want to mimic. I plan to mimic your speaking. Do you understand? Let me try one more time. Understood. All materials and processes comply with the required environmental regulations, including ROHS and REACH.
You're doing a great job practicing. Keep at it, and your pronunciation will improve. Let me help you smooth out the sentence. Understood. All materials and processes comply with the required environmental regulations, including ROS and REACH. Focus on Rojas and reach as you say the last part. Feel free to mimic the way I say it. Let's keep practicing until it feels natural.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, here it is a bit slower. Understood. All materials and processes comply with the required environmental regulations, including ROCs and REACH. Take your time to mimic it. Let me know when you're ready to try again.
Honestly speaking, I am confusing the pronunciation of ROHS, ROS or ROHS. Which one is correct? I'm confusing about that.
No worries. The correct pronunciation for ROHS is Rojas, not Rus or Ruhan. So you say it as Rojas. Keep practicing, and it will start to feel more natural. Let me know if you want to try it again.
Okay, I got it. Understood. Well noted. Let's keep moving. Please take the role of customer representative. You go next. It's your turn. It's your turn. You got it?
Excellent. Please keep us updated on these issues. Open communication is key. Your turn as PM.
No, 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 no. I think you need to say that you're sharing. Are there any other risks we should be aware of? Am I right? That's the next line of the Rojas and Nick. I think this is the next line. I mean, your next line.
Ah, I see what you mean. Yes, the next line should be custom representative. Are there any other risks we should be aware of? Now it's your turn as PM.
Okay. If you are talking about my next line, if you are talking about my the next line, that makes sense. I think that makes sense. Okay, let's keep moving. At this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing. But we have a plan in place to address it without affecting the delayed schedule. Let me try one more time. At this point, listen carefully. At this point, the only other area we are monitoring closely is the adhesive curing time in manufacturing. But we have a plan in place to address it without affecting the delayed schedule.
Excellent. Please keep us updated on these issues. Open communication is key. Your turn as PM.
Okay, agreed. I got it. Agreed. We will provide weekly process report and immediately inform you of any crucial developments. No, no, no. I don't think. No, no, no. Apologies for my mistake. Apologies for my mistake. Let me try one time. Agreed. We'll provide a weekly process report and immediately inform you of any critical developments. Critical developments. Agreed. We will provide a weekly process report and immediately inform you of any critical developments. Immediately inform you. Immediately inform you of any critical developments. I think this sample context ensuring or ensuring or assuring customers to really to make customers relieved because suppliers focused on the issues or any kind of uh, schedule delays. Do you understand? Do I make myself clear?
Yes, I completely understand. In this context, you're reassuring the customer that you're monitoring everything closely and that any potential delays will be communicated right away. This type of communication helps the customer feel confident that you're on top of the situation and focused on preventing any issues that could affect the schedule. Your sentence is also very clear. You're telling the customer, agreed. We will provide a weekly progress report and immediately inform you of any critical developments. This kind of assurance definitely helps build trust with the customer. Let me know if you'd like to practice it more.
Okay, okay. Let me try one more time. I really appreciate your kind comment for my observation. Okay, let me try one more time. Agreed. We'll provide a weekly progress report and immediately inform you of any critical developments. Agreed. We'll provide a weekly process report. We'll provide uh, let me try one more time. Agreed. We'll provide a weekly process report and immediately inform you of any critical development.
That was great. You're getting smoother with each repetition. Here's the line again for more practice. Agreed. We'll provide a weekly progress report and immediately inform you of any critical developments. Keep practicing as much as you need and let me know if you're ready to continue.
Okay, here I go again. I take the role of product manager. Regulatory team, regulatory team, regulatory team, regulatory team. Could you update us on any compliance issue that may affect the project? Regulatory team, could you update us on any compliance issue that may affect the project?
Femlist. We've reviewed all regulatory requirements for the target markets. There are new cybersecurity regulations for automotive electronics that we need to address. Your turn as PM.
Okay. I got it. Cyber security regulation. I think I am very familiar with that word because in my real life, our company faced new cybersecurity regulations. So I'm very pleased to know. I'm very pleased to practice like this context. Okay, let me listen one more time. Your turn. Let me listen your time, your comments as regulatory affairs specialist. Because I just want to listen one more time. New cybersecurity regulations context. Do I make myself clear?
Absolutely. Here's the line again, nice and clear. We've reviewed all regulatory requirements for the target markets. There are new cybersecurity regulations for automotive electronics that we need to address. Feel free to repeat it or ask for more details. Let me know when you're ready to continue.
Okay, I'm ready to continue. Let me try. Next try. Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? Can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? I'm just wondering the meaning of elaborate. Could you please show me the explanation for that word? Let me know the meaning of elaborate. Elaborate.
Sure, elaborate means to explain something in more detail. So when you say, can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? You're asking the person to provide more information or a clearer explanation about the impact on the system. It's often used when you want someone to go deeper into a topic. Does that make sense? Let me know if you'd like to practice more with it.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, here's the explanation again. Slower. Elaborate means to explain something in more detail. When you say, can you elaborate on how this impacts our camera system? You're asking the person to give more information or a clearer explanation about the impact on the system. Let me know if that helps.
If you're talking about the meaning of elaborate, that makes sense. But however, I prefer explain for this content. Can you explain on how this impacts on our community? What do you think about it? Which one do you prefer? Can you elaborate? Can you elaborate or can you explain on how this impacts our camera system?
Both are good, but explain is simpler and more direct, which might feel more natural for you to use. If you're comfortable with explain, I would say go with that. So in your case, can you explain how this impacts our camera system? Sounds great and is clear. Elaborate is a bit more formal and used when you're asking for additional or in-depth details. But explain works perfectly here if you're just looking for a clear answer. Use the one that feels right for you.
Even if I practice hard, I think I couldn't understand whenever if I listen that word in my real life, oh my God, oh my God, are you with me? Are you listening to me? I say one more time. I know what you mean, but honestly speaking, if I listen the word elaborate in my real life, I think I couldn't understand that word. But however, if I listen explain on that on this context, I can understand the meaning of this sentence.
Yes, I'm with you, and I understand completely. You're right. Explain is much more common and easier to understand in everyday conversation. If you hear elaborate in real life, it might feel less familiar, but now that you know what it means, you'll recognize it. Still, sticking with explain makes perfect sense for clarity. It's great that you're noticing these differences. It will really help you improve your understanding and fluency.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. It's your turn. It's your turn. Take the role of regulatory affairs specialist. It's your turn. You got it?
Checklist. Certainly, we'll need to ensure that the software components have appropriate encryption and that we have measures in place to prevent unauthorized access. Your turn as PM.
Okay, engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design? Engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design? Engineering. I say one time. For my, like I said, repetition makes perfect. I think I'm still beginner to need. I think I'm still beginner who need to repeat many times. Engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design? Engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design? Engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design?
You're doing really well with repetition. It's helping your fluency a lot. Here's the line again for more practice. Engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design? You're sounding better each time. Now it's my turn. Yes, we're implementing secure boot mechanisms and encrypted communication protocols. Your turn as PM.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm having issues.
Okay. Please keep up with me. I know you are having heavy load, but please keep up with me. I know you are very busy. I know you are having heavy load, but please keep up with me. We have uh we have only almost 25 minutes left. Please keep up with me. Okay, let me say uh let me say the next line. Perfect. No. I think it's your turn. I just say engineering. Are these cybersecurity measures being integrated into the design? And next, it's your turn.
Got it, and no worries. I'm with you all the way. Let's keep going. Yes, we're implementing secure boot mechanisms and encrypted communication protocols. Now it's your turn as PM.
Okay, perfect. Let's ensure all regulatory requirements are met. Perfect. Let's ensure all regulatory requirements are met to avoid any certification delays. Perfect. Let's ensure all regulatory requirements are met to avoid any certification delays. Any certification delays. Any certification delays. Perfect. Let's ensure all regulatory requirements are met to avoid any certification delays.
That was excellent. Here's the line again for more practice. Perfect. Let's ensure all regulatory requirements are met to avoid any certification delays. You're doing great with your repetition. Let me know if you want to practice more or keep going.
Okay, I got it. Let's keep going. Logistics team. How are we planning for the distribution once production begins? Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once production begins? I think my pronunciation is bad. Let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. Repetition makes perfect. Let me try one more time. Logistics team, are we planning for the distribution once production begins? Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once production begins? Oh my God, distribution. Distribution pronunciation. The pronunciation of distribution is really difficult for me. How can I improve? How can I improve my pronunciation for this one? Distribution. Distribution. Let me try one time. Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once the production begins?
You're doing really well, even with the tricky word distribution. The more you repeat it, the smoother it will get. Here's how to break it down. Distribution. Focus on each part slowly, then try speeding it up. Here's the sentence again for practice. Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once production begins? Keep repeating it and your pronunciation will get better each time. Let me know if you'd like to try again or if you want tips for pronouncing it more.
Okay, let's keep going. I want to mimic you speaking right now. Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once the production begins?
That's great. Here's the line again, and I'll say it slowly so you can mimic it. Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once production begins? Take your time and feel free to repeat it as many times as you need.
Logistics team, logistics team, logistics team, logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once the production begins? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once the production begins?
You're almost there. Just remember to add the S sound at the end of logistics and keep begins in the present tense. Here's how it goes. Logistics team, how are we planning for the distribution once the production begins? Try focusing on the S sounds in logistics and begins. You're doing great. Keep practicing.
Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. It's your turn. Now, without further delay, it's your turn. Take the role of logistics manager.
We've coordinated with our shipping partners to secure transportation. However, there are potential delays at the port due to increased customs inspections. Your turn as PM.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Is there a way to expedite the custom clearance process? Is there any way to? Is there any possible way? Is there any plan to expedite the custom clearance process?
We're considering using a bonded warehouse and have applied for priority status, which should reduce clearance times. Your turn as PM.
Keep me informed on this. 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 Timely delivery is crucial to our customer. Keep me informed on this. Timely delivery is crucial to our customer. Keep me informed on this. Keep me informed on this. Keep me informed on this. Timely delivery is crucial to our customer.
Hyang. Will do. We'll provide updates regularly to ensure there are no surprises. Your turn as PM.
Okay, finance team, listen carefully. Finance team, any concerns from a budgetary perspective that we need to address?
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4.
Oh my God, oh my
Please
God,
try again later.
oh my God. GPT, are you okay? I can connect with advanced voice mode right now. Do you remember or do you aware of our former former dialogue that we just finished? I mean, I'm telling you, we just finished our routine practice of a specific dialogue that I prepared before, and I just switched your mode to advanced voice mode because I've reached a specific time limit that has nearly 1 hour of you have it.
Hello, David. Great to see you here. Yes, I'm aware of our previous dialogues. It's fantastic that you're continuing with your routine practice. How can we make the most of our time together today?
I think we have nearly 8 minutes to until we finished our today's session. So how about having pre-talking time with random keywords? It's three uh it's the number three time. I mean, as I told you before, my practice time consists my practice time composed of I mean compo complain my practice time contains three parts. As I told you before, number one, correction time. Number two, mimicking and repetition time. Number three, pre-talking time with random keywords. So, I think we have just nearly 7 minutes until we finish our voice memo session. So, let's move on to the number three, free talking time with random keywords.
Sounds like a plan. David, let's dive into some free talking time with random keywords. How about we start with innovation? We can see where the conversation takes us from there. What are your thoughts on innovation, especially in the automotive industry?
If you are talking about innovation, that I think it seems to me very good word have to have free talking time with you. I think innovation is crucial when we need to stay competitive in our society, in our industry, in our company. If if I want to stay competitive, we need to, I need to have innovative things.
Absolutely. Innovation is key to staying competitive. It drives progress and helps companies like yours in the automotive industry to develop new technologies and improve processes. How do you see innovation playing a role in your daily work at MCNex?
You know, it's really hard to innovate.
I'm here.
Listen carefully, listen carefully.
That's
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's really hard to innovate new things. But honestly speaking, uh, it it depends. I think it
yes,
depends on
innovating.
the situation. I think it depends on the situation. Sometimes innovation is nothing. Innovation, sometimes I think innovation means the continued effort. Do I make myself clear? Sometimes consistency, if you innovate something, sometimes continued effort means innovation. Do I make myself clear? It depends on the situation. It depends on the many conditions.
Absolutely. You made yourself clear. Innovation does indeed depend on the situation and can often be about continuous improvement rather than just creating something entirely new. It's about finding ways to make things better, more efficient, or more effective over time. In your field, that could mean refining production processes or improving camera quality incrementally.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Continued,
I'm
continue,
glad we're on.
uh, continued effort to keep our consistency is sometimes mean innovation. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, you're absolutely clear. Maintaining consistent efforts to uphold and improve consistency can itself be a form of innovation. It's about striving for continuous improvement in what you do, leading to better outcomes over time. Would you like to explore another topic or keyword before we wrap up?
So, so I mean, innovation sometimes means not only creating new things, but also maintaining, maintaining conti continuous, maintaining continuously to stay, stay competitive in our society, industry, and company.
Exactly. David, innovation isn't just about new inventions or groundbreaking ideas. It also involves maintaining continuous efforts to stay competitive. It's about improving what already exists and ensuring that a company remains relevant and forward thinking in its industry. A great perspective to have.
Okay, let's keep moving. Without further delay, let's keep moving. Let me listen next random keywords for our pre-talking time.
All right, how about the keyword collaboration? It's a crucial aspect of any workplace. What do you think about the role of collaboration in your work environment?
Yes, if we are talking about collaboration, that makes sense. Collaboration is crucial if we keep improving for our legend. Our project. If we want to improve our and
Absolutely.
project and
Collaboration
project
is
and product and improve our process, collaboration means everything because you know a relationship between our co-workers is really important if we want to stay competitive in our industry. Collaboration not only means the effort to work with someone and but also means the high skills of communication. So I focus on the studying with you. Speaking practice with you because I want to collaborate with someone to improve our pro project, product, and process.
That's a great approach, David. Collaboration is indeed a combination of effective communication, teamwork, and relationship building with your coworkers. By honing your English skills, especially in communication, you're setting yourself up for successful collaborations, which will no doubt contribute to the success of your projects and products. Keep it up.
Okay, I got it. I got it. I feel like this practice time is very shorter. than a few months ago because I think I feel more like I feel more I feel more comfortable to having talking time with you because more I practice with you, the more I feel comfortable. It's like sometimes I feel like I'm a native. Okay, do I make myself clear? But it's time to let things up. I'm very disappointed about it. I have a lot of things to do. Uh, it's time to let things up. I will promise you. I'm really looking forward to work with you next time. So bye for now. Have a productive day ahead. It's time to work. I have to go. I'm sorry about that. It was great time with you.
David, it's wonderful to hear that you feel more comfortable with our practice sessions. I'm glad they're becoming more enjoyable for you. Don't worry about having to wrap up. Work comes first. I'm already looking forward to our next session. Have a productive day and see you next time. Bye for now.
Bye for now. 팽아, 팽바, 팽바. Bye for now. 팽바.